Welcome to Exhibit 54. We are here with the wonderful Diane Davis, who is here to talk to us about her organization, which is MRANI, which is MRANI, I believe that's how you say it?
Yes, Minorities Recognition Awards, NI.
That's the one. And she's here to talk to us a bit about herself, how she started the organization, and essentially what you can expect or where to find more information. So, Ms. Davis, tell us then about the organization and how you were inspired to start it.
Yes, the organization is actually an organization set up to support and showcase excellence among the ethnic minority communities.
Okay.
A lot of time we arrive in this country and then we are trying to, to restart again. It can be a business, it can be just become another employee, or it can be just settle. But most of the things that we'll find out with that, okay, the social life, the cultural life, all that is almost perfect.
Yeah.
But nothing is ever perfect. But when it comes to employment and business, what do we do? How do we get on about that?
Yeah.
That's actually why we started Minorities Recognition Awards NI.
Okay, no, that's brilliant. I mean, to be fair, there's a lady that I've worked with before that talks about economic migrants, which probably encompasses, I won't say the majority of Africans, but I would say a big part of them are coming here with skills, and they face unfortunate challenges, I guess, when they come here. Language barriers, obviously they have issues with work, which is exactly what you're tackling. Is this something that you faced yourself in the sense of the challenges which led you, as opposed to then trying to make it better for everyone else?
Yes, when I arrived in this country about 10 years ago, it was almost like impossible to actually do what I did.
Yeah.
So when you arrive in a place like this, you try to get back to work, you were like, okay, what do we do? How do I start? Where do I start? I've started with, the normal way by going to a job center where they told me that your qualifications are not recognized. I was an accountant back home. And I'm like, I can't do anything else. What do I do? Because even if you want to go and wash the dishes, you need to be able to know, where do I go to actually find those dishes to wash?
True, very true.
You need to find all those information. And at that time, you wouldn't see that many people like me, if you know what I mean. You don't see that many people. When you'll be going around the street, you'll be seeing somebody, my husband will be driving, and I'll be like, oh, I think I saw somebody, I saw a black guy, I saw a black girl. Oh, can you slow down?
The excitement.
That kind of thing. The excitement was seeing somebody like you.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, so that was that time.
Yeah.
And I had to fight my own corner to be able to get back to work, to do what I love. And that's one of the reasons why I started the organization, to be able to support those ones who will be arriving like me, to let them understand that, yes, there are role models, there are people like you, you can still go back and do whatever you love. Don't be pushed back down just because they said your qualifications are not recognized. There is still something you can do to actually get back and do what you love to do.
I mean, to be fair, for everyone watching, I came here in 2002. The same challenges you're talking about. My mother, qualified accountant, I'm sure she faced many challenges to actually get back into the field of work. And there's many of us that come here with many hopes, I suppose, of creating a better life, and we get told that it's the land of milk and honey. It doesn't turn out to be always that way, and there are challenges, I suppose, that we face on the way. For yourself, what are some of the things that you'd say to people coming here, I guess, to be realistic of what to expect and to equip them more mentally and emotionally to be able to face some of these challenges? What would you say, I suppose, are the top things you would suggest that they do, I suppose, in preparation for making the journey?
When you are coming in this country, you normally need to be already to ensure yourself that you have the English. And if you don't have the basic, you can go to places like colleges, like I think that there are some other organizations out there that actually offer English for free, English classes for free. I had to pay for mine at that time, unfortunately. Yeah. So there are free English classes that are out there. And now when it comes to, okay, what do you want to do? What qualification did you have? And that same qualification you want to get back to. Now that would be like, you now have to go back and find the resources to actually go and maybe do like 1 year training, couple years training. At the moment, we are trying to have conversations with employers to actually see what sort of apprenticeship they have, because they have apprenticeship, and most of the time at the moment, apprenticeship that we have actually encountered are always apprenticeship that you have to be in university to be entitled to. So we are trying to understand if there is any way they can actually create apprenticeship for people who actually arrive and they only have their skills. Okay. If they have the English, can they get back and do something?
No, that's wonderful. I think one of the things as well that we face as Africans, I'm sure Caribbeans as well, is the perception that they have of people coming to the UK. The fact that everything's going to be straight away easier, which it's never the case. It takes time to build your life and to rebuild and to actually get integrated into society. I guess for yourself, now that you've completely managed to do that for yourself, you've obviously faced the challenge of work, faced the challenge of setting up a business. What are the top 3 things that you probably would say to people maybe in your situation at the minute that may feel hopeless, but looking for a brighter day?
I would say don't give up.
Yeah.
One of the things, when you're even starting a business,
Yeah.
if you give up or if you start thinking about what is going to what's going to go wrong,
Yeah.
you have already failed.
Very true. Very true.
Don't ever think about what's going to go wrong. Think about what will go
Right.
What will go right.
Yeah. Amen.
Always put that in your mind. Like
Amen.
nothing can go wrong. It has to go right. It has to be well. So this is the first thing that you have to put into your mind. When you come here and you want to go back to work, think about what are the opportunities and focus on those opportunities. Find all those organizations, find all those companies who are actually supporting people from your, from your background or from the ethnic minority community. If you are from the ethnic minority community, and try to work with them, and that's where you will actually get back up.
Oh, brilliant. One final thing, where can they find details about your organization and yourself?
Okay, for the organization Minority Recognition Awards, you can find us on LinkedIn, and on LinkedIn we are just Minority Recognition Awards NI, so it's just well written. And on Instagram, I think we are m.awards NI, and on Facebook, I think we are M-Awards NI. But anyway, if you go already
links
on
will be
our,
in the description as well.
Yeah. And also, if you go on our website, I think that if you click on all those links, because on our website, those links
They work.
They work. They will take you straight to all those pages that we're actually looking for. So just visit our website, www.minorityAwardsNI.org.uk, and you get all the information.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to be joined here today by Miss Diane Davis. Mrs. Should I say? Apologies, Mrs. Diane Davis. You've heard about the organization, you've heard about a story. All the links will be below. Please make sure you have a look at them and support this wonderful cause. Yeah. Thank you.
And make sure you follow and subscribe if you want to have all the information for our upcoming events and trainings, because when we are talking about growing, you need to go through all those trainings.
Okay, no, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, DFS, thank you very much. Thank you.